Hey, hey, hey. In this episode of You Don't Say, Huh? Caitlin Clark would have been a great addition to the Olympic women's basketball team, according to Don Staley. Huh? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed the college phenom and the hottest thing to ever hit the WNBA since ever would be a great addition to the Olympic basketball team? See, once again, this is people shooting this ineptitude and people shooting themselves in the foot. People block their own blessings so much of the time, and a lot of time women really block their own blessings out of jealousy, spite, anger, vengeance, petty arguments and discussion. Okay, so besides the point, I guess the organizer of the WNBA or United States Women's Basketball Team, national team, whatever the hell you want to call it, she went on to a show and she basically was saying, Caitlin Clark definitely would have been a great addition to the team, how she's playing right now. But according to our guidelines, we based it upon the first 12 games of the season, which were all right at best. It's like, what, man? Are you believing anybody in their fucking a blind man? Stevie Wonder could see that clearly Caitlin Clark is going to be pretty good and a great ambassador, great addition to the USA basketball team. Why would you guys not add her? And I made a video about this maybe about 2-3 months ago about how this women's basketball is not embracing the greatest star to ever come. This is almost as bad as like Jordan getting beat up back in the day, or them not giving Kobe Bryant early minutes. But it just goes to serve the constant reminder that women hate other women. Women don't want to see other women succeed for some reason. Guys are not so much like this. Guys might have some jealousy and envy of dudes, but a lot of times if they know that it makes for a better thing that we all can win in, like how can I put it? A guy would try to sabotage another guy if that guy's taken directly from his plate. Then it's like, yeah, fuck him. He's taking from my plate. But if I add this guy to my team and we both make way more money or get attention or status, whatever the hell we're trying to accomplish as an objective or larger term mission, we'll put our differences aside to bring that guy on our team. Because men understand the true reality of nature, which is I'd rather have you with me if you're legitimate than against me. And if I'm a force and you're a force, chances are we're going to collide heads at some point. So rather than us collide heads, how about we join together and we all take part and win? And sadly, for some reason, I can't imagine why LGBT Don Staley and her gaggle of geese decided that, you know what, bleak Caitlin Clark, we're going to figure out a reason, even though it's not really justified, we're going to figure out a reason not to put her on the team because we want to have these women who have been playing that nobody gives a shit about be the headliners for the WNBA or the United States women's basketball team. And if you ask me right now, I can't name, legitimately, I can't name the starting five for the U.S. women's national basketball team. I can't. I think I know Diana Taurasi's on there, and I saw that that Kelsey Plum girl because she took a picture with Anthony Edwards or KD or somebody. But outside of that, I have no idea who else is playing. I can't tell you. I don't know who they're playing. I don't know what their rank is. I don't know who they're playing next, and I don't particularly care because the one person I do want to watch is Caitlin Clark. And once again, I don't even watch sports. I really don't care about sports anymore. I stopped caring about sports about maybe a decade ago. I don't care because I don't care about basketball, but I do care about Caitlin Clark because she's an interesting character in women's basketball. Because she plays a way that nobody ever plays. It's a very fan-friendly style. It's like Steph Curry, but in a woman's edition. And it's interesting to see how people hate on her. Like, that's just fascinating. That's, like, the drama is very riveting. But anyway, Dawn Staley goes on, and she's starting to realize that, yeah, maybe we should have probably brought this girl on because now she's lighting the WNBA on fire. She broke the assist record. She's balling out of control. She was an all-star. Well, oh, my God. I couldn't tell that this was not going to be in my favor in the future. Yeah, yes, man. Yes. Like I said, anybody with fucking eyes could see this girl's going to be very good. She's going to be not just very good. She's going to be generational, probably all-time great women's basketball player. Why would we not bring her on a rookie year? So now, all we're gonna hear about. Because once again, you should probably not say anything about this. If I was Don Staley, if you make a bad choice, don't try to fucking come back and correct it when everybody already told you it was a dumb choice to begin with. Don't come back and say, you know what? Well, in hindsight, I definitely would have put her on the team. Because once again, this is not one of those choices where like we didn't know that she wasn't going to be good. Like it wasn't like a toss up. Like, man, are we just putting her up there because she's pretty? Are we just going to do it because she's popular? She has a big social media following. No, the girl can fucking ball out of control. And you hating ass women, haters, shooting down your own kind. Your own kind. Because once again, it's not like a trans man that was trying to be the first trans man to play women's basketball. No. This is a born and bred American, wholesome white girl from Iowa who could shoot the lights out and was good at playing, and you guys are shit on her all the way along the pathway. And so now she's coming out to basically air out the closet after it's too fucking late. Which is like great. Like, what are you talking about? And I'm just saying, this is the type of shit that makes like the WNBA just unprofitable. Because at the end of the day, our women's basketball, women's sports just in general, who's truly like, why is she running this thing? Just put a dude in front of it and let the dude choose. Because once again, I'm not trying to say anything bad about my fellow women, but a lot of time women don't make very good decisions for long-term choices. They don't. Because long-term, history's not going to be on your side in this one. There's no way to write this one. Because when they go back and do the 30 for 30, like the Michael Jordan type thing for Caitlin Clark when she's retired and done, she's smoking cigars and playing poker, and they ask her about getting snubbed in the Olympic trials despite being this good, and then she ends up being the world's greatest women's basketball player of all time. You know who she's gonna fucking crucify and light on fire? You, Don Staley. You and that whole committee, because you guys chose to hate on a young girl from Iowa that can shoot like Steph. Have shame on you. You should be shameful because you don't care about America, and you don't care about people's entertainment, and you don't care about women's basketball. You only care about your selfish own ideology of I don't know what once again, I don't even know what I don't even know really what the reason is why, besides they're just hating on this young girl talking about she got paid dues. Well, she is the dues. You guys need to start paying her. Invest in Caitlin Clark. Thank you.